The purpose of this video is to let you know our expectations here at Legacy Sport Horses. First and foremost, the health, safetiness, and well-being of our horses is our #1 top priority. There are days where the trainers are the only ones that will specifically have their hands on a horse on a specific day, so it is very important to us that you let somebody know if there's an issue and that you are thoroughly checking for any type of injuries, cut, scrape, anything along those lines that you notice you need to let somebody know. It's also very important to us to make sure that all of our horses are taken care of. As you're taking horses in and out into pastures, it takes 2 seconds. Just look and see if the water drop's full. If there's an issue, if there's a problem with a gate, with the fence, please tell somebody that can do something about it. Our culture at Legacy Sport Horses is also very important to us. By culture, I mean we want everybody to get along, enjoy each other. Everyone needs to enjoy the space. If you have an issue, please bring it up and say something to somebody. Don't just sit on it, or don't talk to somebody else about an issue if they can't be the ones to fix it. It's very important to dress and act professionally at all times while you're at Legacy Sport Horses. It's also important, if you're wearing anything with our logo on it, that you are representing us in such a way that is also professional. Ride time should be a minimum of 45 minutes per horse. As much emphasis needs to be put on their fitness level as is on training skills. Clean up after yourself. Anything you take out, put it back. If you see something that's out of place and maybe you weren't the one that put it out, still just pick it up and put it back on your way. It's everybody's job to pitch in and make sure that we have a neat, tidy workspace for everybody to enjoy. That being said, when we're tacking our horses or untacking, make sure we're using the cross ties. We have 2 different sets. We need to be grooming the horses. Again, this goes back to feeling them all over to feel for any cuts, scrapes, bumps, anything that needs to be brought to the barn manager's attention. Make sure you're never putting away dirty tack. It's everybody's responsibility to make sure all of the tack is clean and in a working order. Everybody should be pitching in to clean and condition every week, saddles, bridles, girths. If it gets particularly dirty on a ride, maybe you took it out on the trail, wipe everything down. Don't put away dirty tack. When you're done with the saddle, also make sure that you're putting the cover back on it. And in between horses, we always want to spray Listerine on our bits between horses so that we aren't putting a dirty bit in a horse's mouth in case somebody is sick. When you're riding a client's horse and we're using their saddle, be sure to always put the stirrups back where they ride. Don't make the client have to adjust their stirrup lengths to ride their horse. We have a wash rack with hot and cold water. The hot water is on the left side. When you're done rinsing off a horse, make sure any manure that they left you have picked up and thrown in the dumpster, and also anything that's left on the ground, just kind of spray it and get it clean instead of leaving a mess for the next person. Make sure the indoor arena is getting cleaned between horses. At the very minimum, every 2 horses you should get off and make sure that we're cleaning up manure piles so that we aren't just riding them into the arena footing. If you're not in the indoor, turn off the lights. If you're not in the stall barn and you're the last one, turn off the lights. The observation room, same thing, just don't leave lights on. Any gate that you open, make sure that you're also the one that closes it. Even if the paddock is empty and you took the last horse out, always close the gates. If you use the round pen, even if you're coming back in with another horse, close the gate. When you're done for the day, make sure that you sweep out the cross tie area. Any dirt that came out of their feet, hair, just sweep it, shovel it up and put it in the dumpster. That way it's a clean space and everybody can continue enjoying it. We have a dehumidifier in the tack room. If you don't hear it running, please empty it out into the wash rack so that we can keep the moisture level down in the tack room. If you see somebody struggling, whether it's on a horse, on the ground, and you can help, please do. It's everybody's responsibility to pitch in and make sure that we keep the barn clean and happy and a welcoming place for everyone. If you have any problems or concerns, please reach out to somebody that can actually help and make a difference.